Hello everybody, welcome back to The Honest Budget. I'm your Honest Budgeter, and I've got to be honest guys, I am filming this about 20 minutes before I need to leave for work, so we are going to make this one really quick. Let's see what I can make happen. Alright, and before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. You definitely want to keep up with what I'm doing, with what I'm updating you on, and the advice that I give, because I definitely think I give pretty good advice. So go ahead and hit that button and like and comment, as it definitely does support my channel. Alright, so let's just get right into it. My paycheck this week. It was $1,060.15. I got $114 in cash. So we're working with $1,174.15. And I do have a little bit of debt this week because I did have to take my little pup to the vet. Was a pretty hefty bill, but I already had some saved. And then I also do have some pet insurance. So I am going to have to front the money for his visit, but I will be getting some back from the pet insurance once I actually submit the claim. Then after that, we are working with $974.15. Going over to the bills real quick. This is all of my bills divided by 4. I did not budget for pet insurance this week because I did budget for it last week. So I did in the entire thing, the entire amount for last week. So I just decided to not include it. But then it's $500.15, so we have $474 that we are working with. So let's get into the first one. I'm not going to be stuffing the envelope for Aspen today. That's the first one I always stuff. But I did, since I spent all of that money, I'm just going to include it from my paycheck. So we're just not going to stuff extra, but don't worry, he's still going to be getting paid for. Then I did take some money out of me stuff because I spent some money to get my nails done. So we're going to be adding some money back into that envelope. We're just adding $40. Next, health and medical. This envelope's getting fat. So we're stuffing $4 into there. Plus, I'm going to add an extra $20. So I have no idea where we're at in this envelope. I think I say this every week. I really should count it out and figure it out soon. But I also just haven't had time to go to the bank. So I don't want to take it out and then have to go to the bank when I don't have time. So we're just going to keep it in there for now. There's no harm in that. Next binder. So savings binder on what am I saying? This is on brand for Halloween, so absolutely love it. All right, so first envelope we're stuffing today on this one is going to be emergency fund, so I'm putting in $40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, $60. Perfect, so $360 plus what I have in my high yield savings. And my high yield savings is making me about 4.5%. Actually, I think a little bit more than that. So definitely not doing too bad there. I think I just got about 150, almost 150 back from this month. So I'll be including that next week in my cash stuffing. I don't cash stuff what I've made from my high yield savings, but I am including it in my income. And I'm also putting that interest in my retirement fund. So it's kind of just free money there that I'll be using. So also for month ahead, I'm adding $20. So I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in cash. Plus I have about $2,000 in the bank. Haven't had to touch it for a really long time, which is great, but it's nice to have that little emergency stash if I ever need it. Oh no, this envelope. All right, well, that one broke too, so I need some new envelopes. Oh my gosh. It's just not on my priority list right now. So normally I stuff whatever 10s that I get, but I didn't get any 10s this week, so I'm just going to go ahead and still add some anyways. So I'm just adding $20. Start that one over. So I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30. So 330 saved for car. Plus I have how much? $5,000 in the bank to save up for a new one. It's also could be used for like maintenance fees and stuff like that, but I'm just not really pulling from that. I usually am just pulling from my paycheck for anything that needs to get done with my car, but I definitely would be pulling from that if I absolutely needed to. All right, so now for travel, we're just adding my 5s in there, and then we're adding an extra 20. So now in travel, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So 275 saved for a trip. I am trying to save to go to Europe, so that's an expensive trip. So it's going to be taking me a long time to save for that one, but I am determined. Perfect. That does not look beautiful, but whatever. Next is going to be buffer, and I am adding $20. Now you probably already saw too, I have an account buffer right here that I include for bills. So I have $40.15 that I included for buffer, but that's just for in case any of these categories get to be more than what I budgeted for. So if I don't end up using that, I reallocate it. But this buffer envelope that I have is different. So this is just going to be for supplemental income. It's just another little emergency stash that I have. If you've been here for a while, you definitely know that I have my little pockets of emergency stashes. It just gives me way more peace of mind, and I just want to use it for different things, because my emergency fund is more if something drastic comes up and, you know, I lose my job, then I have all those living expenses, but I don't want to be taking from that for other things here and there. Like if I just need a little bit of extra money for something, I would prefer to take from that before I take from my emergency fund. So that's just kind of why I do that. So let's see, next binder, the last and very fun one. This envelope is my retirement envelope. So you can't really see the amounts here. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So for my retirement envelope, I just haven't made one that says retirement, so I'm just using my little miscellaneous one. So I have 140. I also have, I think, almost now 200 in my high yield savings account for retirement as well. So it's just not included right here with what I have, but I will keep track of that electronically. And then once all of these add up to 500, then I'll replace the envelope with a little $500 bill, and we'll be more on track there. So adding $80 today, we now have $100, $20, $40, $60, $80, $220. So I have kind of been behind on saving for retirement. I do have a 401k with my old employer, but it's not like a huge amount. It's a couple $1,000s, so it definitely helps me out a little bit, but it's nothing to, you know, write home about. So, you know, I'm trying to really build it up from here. I'm not saving for restaurants today because I did end up spending all that money. So I'm just not going to budget for more, because if I allow myself to budget for more, I will spend it. And we've got some other things going on, other priorities. So let's see, what am I adding in business? $20 in business. So I have now 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So this is just to pay myself back for some money that I've spent, and we're working our way. Savings today is going to get $80. So now in savings, I have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290. Yep. Perfect. So I have 290 plus I have, I think, 8,000. Yep, I have $8,000 in the bank for savings. So I am getting close to that $10,000 mark. That was really my big goal for this year, was to save $10,000. So I'm really getting close. I am determined to hit that. And then also I did set a goal for investing. I wanted to invest about $5,000 this year. Don't think that one's going to work out, but that's okay. I have really put in a good amount. So I'm just proud of really any progress that I've made on that front, because investing wasn't necessarily my priority for a while. And then I just realized the importance of it and the kind of wealth that it can build. So I just decided I really wanted to start making it a goal. And usually when I set a goal, I end up hitting it. Maybe not with this one, but that's okay. Life gets in the way, so it's fine. Let's see. So today I'm going to add $60 to investing. So I now have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, wait, okay. That one messed me up. I'm so sorry. It's like one little thing just messes my brain up and it just completely throws everything off track. Can you tell that I'm tired from the week? So I now have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, $410. That's actually really awesome. That definitely reminds me that I really need to get my butt to the bank. Or even an ATM, like something that I can just deposit my money into, because this, of course, is not doing me a whole lot of favors by just sitting here. You got to invest your money once you save for investing the money. So I really need to get on that one. And then fine, I did stuff for this one last week, but I ended up taking out the money because of Halloween stuff. So I'm going to add back into it. We're just adding $40 today. And that is that envelope. And then we hit our goal for Christmas, so I don't really have to add anything into that unless I really want to and have some extra funds. But otherwise, that's all I got. And then you will definitely see that at the bottom here, I completely budgeted out all of my money. So my remaining balance is zero. So I definitely use a zero-based budget because I want every single dollar put to use, whether it's for fun things, whether it's for bills, whatever it may be. I want to make sure that every dollar has a purpose. So that's just kind of what I do. That's my personal preference. You do whatever you want. But regardless, thank you so much for sticking around. If you've made it this far, again, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all of the things. You know the drill. It's not your first rodeo. But I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe week. Have a wonderful and safe Halloween. Make sure you have fun, but not too much fun. Get back home to your pets and your kids. And I really hope to see you next time. Bye.